r/ask Reddit. What's a simple thing that most people can do that you can't? I cannot whistle. I used to be able to, which is the annoying part. I can whistle sharply, but only by sucking air in. I cannot whistle by blowing outward. Lips and finger placement be damned. I just learned that I can whistle by blowing air inward. I can't roll my R's. I'm in the same boat. Made it almost impossible to learn Polish from my grandparents. That's sad, not being able to let out that hearty kurwa when slamming your pinky toe against the table. Maintain a relationship with another human being for more than a year. I have trouble getting past the first 2 months. I just grow to hate the person it seems. Yep, like, I begin to resent their presence after a few months. Hold a pencil in the traditional way. As a child I never learned, and my form was never corrected, so I have a crooked way of doing it. I can't write just as fast, though. Edit. RIP my inbox. I love you all. I wanna reply to everyone, but it's Monday and I gotta get shit done. D-edit 2. I love you. No, really. Some people hate for no reason, so here's some love. Red heart card suit. For no reason. Have a nice day. If it works, it's a right way of doing it. Not everything needs to be done the same way. Although I also write weird and it causes discomfort abnormally quickly. I wish I was corrected. How do people spread cold butter on bread or toast? It doesn't spread, it just picks up a bunch of bread pieces like armor, so you have to cut it to try and spread it, and it still won't spread when it's smaller, so if you try to cut it into a bunch of tiny pieces and spread it out equally, it's just a bunch of chunks of cold butter that aren't actually attached to the bread, so it falls off really easily, and even if you get it in your mouth it's still just a chunk of butter, and if there's jam or jelly or something going on top of all this then it just gets worse. I think people don't really spread cold butter on bread or toast. You leave your butter out on the counter if you want it for that purpose and it stays soft and spreadable. At restaurants, I've definitely been served butter straight out of the refrigerator with bread. Diners and breakfast places normally have room temp butter, but half of the steakhouses and Italian places I've been to give refrigerated butter for some reason. Snap my fingers. Keep in mind, the only reason the thumb is involved at all is to allow the duck finger to build up force. The sound comes from the middle finger slapping the meaty part of your hand. Okay, now try it again, and make sure your hands are dry and not covered in lotion. Not judging, just coaching. This comment just changed my life. I can't touch my right elbow with my right hand. Nobody else has any trouble touching my right elbow with their right hand. I fell for it. Well done. Me too. I feel dumb. Getting a boyfriend. Jetting a girlfriend. Just get a room already. I can't go underwater without having to plug my nose. Same. And every single explanation for how to do it doesn't work for me at all. I'm not that good at it either, but what works for me is slowly exhaling when underwater. Water can't go up if air is coming out. I can't look left. I was born with something called Duane syndrome, so a nerve never developed in one of my eyes. My eyes work in unison in all other directions, but when it comes to looking to the left, my right eye will move all the way over and the left one will stop in the center and look forward. I have Duane syndrome too. I have it in my right eye though. I can't look to the right with it. Need to get your two together and even things out. That thing where you fold your tongue up like a taco. That's genetic. Don't feel too bad about it. Unfortunately, the genetic thing is a myth apparently. I fell for it too growing up. Drink anything hot. Well, thank God I'm not a liquid. Or the other thing. Tie shoelaces. The proper way. I have to do the 2 loops with each lace method. How is 2 loops considered can't tie shoelaces? I still don't understand how we've invented so many things just for the sake of convenience, but for some reason Velcro shoes are for children and the elderly. Ask employees at a store what I like and find X item. Social anxiety can go duck right off the edge of my dong. I'd rather search the store for 6 hours than ask an employee thank you very much. Why is it that when you know exactly what you need and exactly where it is, you are bombarded with employees asking if they can help you? Yet, when you are floundering and clueless, there's no one in sight to offer assistance. Friggin' shopper's paradox. Guess I'm the only one who has a problem sweeping the floor. I just can't get the stuff into the freaking dustpan. What's up with all this dustpans that don't lie flat on the ground? There's always that leftover line of dirt. It drives me crazy. I just skip the dustpan now and pull out my small wet dry vacuum when I've swept everything into a pile. I can't ride a bike or swim. There are more adult swimming classes now than ever. It's a life-saving technique that is priceless. You can always learn. Learn to swim. It is a literal lifesaver. My wife. Don't worry, it's not that good anyway. It produces serotonin. Cocaine? Thanks, I'll try it out. See things in 3D. I have no depth perception thanks to a very screwed up right eye. The only thing it really affects is that I suck at playing catch. I have no depth perception either. It sucks when I'm trying to play sports, but at least I have an excuse when I fail miserably. I never could understand why I couldn't catch anything until about 10 years ago when the optometrist looked at me and said, "You can't catch a football, can you?" Nope. Wanna know why? Yep, you see. I was born cross-eyed in one eye and had 2 surgeries as a kid to fix it. Well, they didn't get them lined up perfectly, so I only see out of one eye at a time and my depth perception is ducked. Socialize. I feel your pain, man. Social awkwardness is nasty curse. Try total crippling social anxiety. I can't even bring my plate to the kitchen if there are people there I don't know. One of my friends must accompany me, or I just let it sit in my room forever. I'm in a center for people with nowhere to go. Thanks for kicking me out, mom. Parallel park. https://imgur.com gallery/4ltab. Someone posted a link to this a while ago and it really helped me. I want to try this. I think just starting at the right spot makes all the difference. Proper fingers in the mouth whistling. Most people don't know you have to fold your tongue in to do this. I had tried for years but never could until someone told me this small detail. My husband calls it my horse whistle now. It's super loud. Also, this helps. https://www.artofmanliness.com the 8th of April 2012. How to whistle with your fingers. As someone who gets unpleasantly startled every single time. Good, the fewer who know it the better. I cannot say the word squirrel. Not for the life of me. German is my first language but I've been speaking English for 30 years so it's pretty frustrating. Oh well. Benedict Cumberbatch can't say penguin properly and he's a native English speaker. I wouldn't feel too bad about it if I were you. That's so funny. I can't say each hunchen. The Vulcan hand salute thing. For some reason, my ring and pinky fingers refuse to stay together when I attempt to do it. If it makes you feel better, I heard that Zachary John Quinto, the guy who plays Spock in the new Star Trek movies, can't do the Vulcan salute either. Apparently they have to glue his fingers together. Rubber band them together. Imagine things visually. No brain pictures for me unless I'm asleep. Me too. Aphantasia. https://www.nighttimes.com the 23rd of June 2015. Science aphantasia mind's eye blind. HTML. I can't burp. Makes drinking beer a hassle. Same here. Never been able to burp. Apparently it's some sort of condition with a long stupid name I can't remember. Shit really sucks sometimes. It can really make me feel sick just having air trapped in there. I can't either. I've done it once or twice my whole life. I do have these weird hiccup-like things that I think release some kind of gas though, and happen pretty consistently all day long. They get really annoying. Ride a bike. I tried once, but never again. I tried for months. Finally kind of got it. Skip. Very embarrassing in gym class and the military. I just don't understand how it works. Wait, I'm in the US Army and I literally have never had to skip. Why do you need to skip? He's probably in the Air Force. Feel happy, comma. Do bubblegum bubbles. Drive a car. I'm 24. Me too. I have to learn, but I'm still struggling to force myself to get behind the wheel. You have my sympathies and solidarity. Raise just one eyebrow. Speaking as someone who can do it with both eyebrows, the trick is to practice. Just lift both, then slowly lower one. Then try just lifting one. If a 12-year-old nerd girl obsessed with Star Trek can spend hours practicing just to get that sarcastic Vulcan expression, you can do it too. Watch every show, movie, YouTuber and Twitch streamer ever. I used to be able to keep up, but now it seems everyone's casually dropping celebrity names into conversations and I don't know who any of these people are anymore. Cartwheels. Can everyone do cartwheels? I would really like to see a random selection of humans over the age of 14 attempt cartwheels. Blow my nose. My kid can't either. He's a teenager now and has never figured it out. It's a baffling thing to me. When he gets a sinus infection he just sniffs and complains. Drive a stick shift. I started to learn to drive with a stick shift. You know, the parents would take me out in the family car, but I just wasn't getting it at all. Luckily, some jerk ran a red light and smashed into that car. Best day of my teenage life when the parents came home with a new automatic. Make pancakes from a box. The trick is to use the stuff that comes in the box instead of the box itself. The real LPT is in the comments. Swallow a pill. Touch my toes. Get into a relationship. Those magic eye visual puzzle things, they are called autostereograms. I don't know anyone in real life that cannot see whatever image is hidden besides me. Drive. Read an analog watch. I know how it works, it just doesn't make sense to me. Immediately know my left and right. I have to think about it for a second. Stop binging. Try Google. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.